Hi, sunshines. Welcome to our TikTok live today. It is Friday, July 11th, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time, and we are here live at Sunshine Paradise Retreat in Joshua Tree. Join me in this next hour as we do a tarot card reading for inspiration in today's energy in the collective. And then we're going to be getting into some relaxing and grounding yoga. It is my standard yoga flow that we will be doing today. We will be flowing, so there won't be any pausing for Q&A while we are flowing in the session. This is a collection of my favorite postures that I have collected over the many years of my teacher training and experience. So we will be doing lots of hip openers and spinal mobility and flexibility exercises. We will be on the ground, so we'll be grounding. And it's great for all levels, whether you're beginner or you're more advanced. There are always options to modify, or you can chill in Savasana the entire time, which some people like to do and is still considered yoga. So thank you everybody for joining. I'm Ashlee Sunshine. I'm a yoga teacher, holistic lifestyle guide. I host retreats. I help professionals find peace and well-being using holistic practices. And yeah, if anyone wants to drop any questions in the chat. Did I do this right? Is the live on, or the live video on? Sorry, one second, guys. I'm gonna make sure. Is this the... Okay, good. It's not on. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Feel free to drop any questions or comments in the chat. If you have any questions or comments in the comment section at any time. Hi, B Wood. Hey, guys. How are you? Thanks for joining. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you. So we will be getting into the tarot card reading here in a minute. I do just want to go over some updates in the sunshine world that is happening. So we are moving in a few days. I'm going to be here in Joshua Tree still, but I'm moving to another location that has faster Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi at this place is a little bit slow and I'm not able to upload a lot of my replays to the Sunshine community as fast as I would like to. So we are moving and we're going to be in here in Joshua Tree for another month, and then I am moving again. I will go into that more later though. We won't get into that right now. So I am available to book for one-on-ones. I offer one-on-one yoga, meditation support, sound baths, customized wellness retreats, virtual and soon in person, but honestly, because I'm moving so much, I don't know if in person is ideally going to be something that I really am able to organize right now. So virtual is probably the way to go if you want to book a one-on-one with me. I am working with clients that are grieving the loss of a partner, spouse, or soulmate right now. So you can hit this. I'm going to link the Service Plus button to this live, and you can fill out the form to get in touch with me at any time during this open public live video. If anything I say resonates with you or you want to know more about any of our offerings. Replays are also available on our YouTube channel. You can find the links in our bio on our TikTok page, or you can send me a Service Plus contact form and I will send you an email with all of our offerings, all of the links to everything that we currently have, including our free support groups for women and also for grievers of loss of partner, spouse, or soulmate, and also for our Sunshine community, where we post these replays too for an ad-free watching experience on our website. But replays are also available on our YouTube channel, but I do know that there's ads in there, so some of you probably don't like that. So if you want ad-free replays, you can go to our website, and again, you can hit that Service Plus button on the bottom left of the screen to send me your information, and I will get in touch with you personally with more information about all of our amazing sacred offerings that we have. Also, I'm super excited because we are now entering into the new phases of making our natural fabric pants. Me and my friend are making together. I'm so excited. I have officially shipped her samples and fabric, so the turnaround time will probably be like a couple weeks till we get a sample, and I'm not really sure if that means a sample as in like I can model it, or if that means like a tiny sample and then we make a modeled version of that. So that's very exciting because we are going to eventually sell those here on TikTok Shop when they are ready, and I can't wait to tell you more about it. I will tell you more about it when we actually have the pair and it looks good and it's wearable. I won't go into more detail about that at this time, so we can get into our tarot card reading. So thank you everybody for being here. Appreciate you all so much. Again, all of your subscriptions, your donations, your gifts, comments, follows, likes, shares, all help make this live possible every time we are on here. And we have been coming on consistently every week. I don't come on every day like I used to, just because I'm really busy and I'm going through a lot and I'm writing a book. And yeah, there's just a lot going on in my life right now, and I'm still moving because I'm still grieving, and there's just, every day is just full of uncertainties. So thanks for being on this journey with me as we move forward in life, this beautiful life, crazy, wild, and beautiful. Okay, let's get into the tarot card reading, and then we can get into some yoga. I'm going to be channeling all of the energy from everyone that's on this live for this reading. This may resonate with you or it may not, and that's okay. This is for entertainment purposes only. Love you. Okay, we have a card that fell out. We have the Four of Swords sideways. That's the first card. And then I'm going to use ChatGPT to interpret the reading because I don't have the cards memorized. It's a lot of cards. I'm a pretty new tarot reader. So I use ChatGPT to interpret the reading for me. Okay, we're just going to pull whatever's on the top, and then we'll do what's on the bottom. Okay, Six of Cups on the bottom. And we have the Prince of Pentacles. So let's use ChatGPT to interpret this reading for us. And then we will use that reading to make a collective mantra for our inspiration moving into the yoga. Okay. Please interpret this tarot card reading I just pulled for the collective of my TikTok live today. I pulled the Four of Swords sideways, the Prince of Pentacles, and on the bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. If anyone's wondering, I am using the ChatGPT app to interpret this reading. If anyone's wondering, I am using the ChatGPT app to interpret this reading. And I use the, otherwise it can be so much texting, you know? Does anyone have any questions about anything that I've said so far before we get into the reading? Drop anytime your questions, any comments, thoughts, feelings, or emotions that you would like to share with me or the community. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Okay, here we go. The Four of Swords first. This card, upright, is about deep rest, recovery, and taking a mental break. Reversed, it can show restlessness, burnout, or feeling stuck and unable to fully relax. Sideways, it suggests the collective is in between these states. Many of you might be aware you need more rest or stillness, but are resisting it. Or your mind is active when your body wants to recharge. It's a nudge to listen to what you really need for restoration. Prince of Pentacles. This is steady, slow progress, focus, and commitment. He shows that despite any mental fatigue, the collective has an underlying energy of perseverance and grounded dedication. Keep going step by step. Your practical actions and consistent efforts will pay off. Just remember, you don't have to do it all at once. And on the bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups. The hidden energy here is about nostalgia, reconnecting with your inner child or sweet memories from the past. It suggests that healing or rejuvenation might come from remembering what used to bring you joy and comfort. Reach out to old friends, do something that feels innocent and playful, or look at how your past is informing what you're building now. Collective message for everyone. Your mind and body crave more rest, but you're also being supported to stay steady with your goals. Balance work and restoration by leaning into simple joys and sweet connections from your past. They can recharge you in unexpected ways. Please create a one-sentence mantra for this reading. Okay, our one sentence mantra. This is the mantra we're going to use going into our yoga today. I honor my need for rest, move steadily toward my dreams, and nourish my spirit with the simple joys of my past. Isn't that precious? Okay, let's go do some yoga. Here we are. We're here. This is Sunshine Paradise Retreat. This is the living room. This is where we've been for the past month. If you've been on this journey with me, there's the kitchen. This is where we do yoga in here sometimes, but we are going to be coming out here into the greenhouse room for yoga today. It's nice and hot in here. It's kind of like hot yoga in here because it's like 90 degrees out here in the desert. Hi, everyone. Hello, my friends. How are you? If you're going to be joining us, please find a comfortable seated position and grab some water, some comfy clothes, somewhere that you can stretch out. And I will be turning on the sub-only chat today. So the video will stay public, but we're gonna turn the sub-only chat on today. So if you want to comment in the chat, you need to subscribe to our Sunshine community, which I would so appreciate you joining us. Okay, so as we do every time in these lives, we're gonna get started with a very short and easy guided meditation. So we keep it really simple and easy here for TikTok Live. I don't really get into any deep meditations here like I would in our one-on-one. Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate you. So we're going to be sitting with a nice and straight spine, sitting cross-legged if this is comfortable for you. And we want to sit nice and center. So we don't want to be too far forward or too far back. We want to be right in the center of our weight and balance, right in the middle, right in the present moment. And we're going to want to bring our hands either to our lap, and we can place our palms facing down. This is going to be grounding. Or you can do palms facing up for receiving. Or you can do a mudra. This one's really popular. I like this one. I learned in Nepal from Buddhist monks. It's very grounding and balancing. So we want to drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. And as we do this, just feel the stress and any tension in your head and neck. Just feel it melting away down off of your shoulders, off of your neck and upper back area. And I invite you to close your eyes or gaze down at the ground, relaxing the tongue away from the roof of the mouth to rest on the back of the teeth. And just taking a moment to tune into the breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Just noticing how it feels to breathe without judgment, without labels. If you find your thoughts are wandering, it's okay. Just gently bringing them back. That is the point of meditation. It is not to rid ourselves of our thoughts or empty the mind. It is simply to observe the distractions and coming back to focusing on the breathing. Let's take a nice big deep breath together. We're gonna breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, and we'll do that 3 times actually. So deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more times, deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Last time, deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Returning the breath to normal breathing. And as we enter into our time together, I invite you to set an intention. This intention can be for yourself or for somebody else, something you want to manifest. I would like to dedicate this time to our collective mantra, and that is, I honor my need for rest, move steadily toward my dreams, and nourish my spirit with the simple joys of my past. And opening the eyes. Oh my God, I'm already sweating so much in here, you guys. It's so freaking hot in the desert. Okay, I'm gonna move this camera back a little bit as we get started. Remember to take breaks as you need. Take sips of water, listen to your body. If any stretch ever becomes too painful or too much, please listen to your body and pull out if you need to, or go into a comfortable meditative position, or lying down is great also. Okay, we're gonna just scoot this like way back so you can see me. Hopefully you can hear me pretty good in here. I was watching the live and you guys can hear me pretty good even though it's kind of far. Eventually I'll probably get like a microphone. Oh my God, I'm sweating. Okay. Hi everyone. Let's do it a little farther back. Thanks for playing around with me as we do this TikTok live yoga, which is kind of different every time. Sometimes we do yoga workshops. Sometimes we do sub-only yoga, and today it's sub-only chat. Okay. So we're gonna start in child's pose. So we wanna come onto the hands and the knees. As we open up the knees nice and wide, sit back into the heels. So we wanna open up these knees nice and wide. And as we drop down, reach forward, bringing the forehead to touch the ground. We're gonna stay here, long, deep breathing for several rounds of breath. And really just relaxing into the posture. With each and every exhale going a little bit deeper. One more big deep breath here. Lifting up into tabletop position. So we want to come onto the hands and the knees, onto all fours. Stacking our wrists underneath the shoulders and our knees underneath the hips, about hip-width distance apart. As we move through our cat-cow flow, inhale as we gaze up for cow, dropping the belly down towards the ground. Exhale for cat as we tuck the belly in towards the spine. The chin comes into the chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Moving at your own pace, so you can move as fast or as slow as you'd like. And just tuning into the body, noticing any sensations that may arise. We'll be here for just a few more breaths. Oh my gosh, yes. That does not, I do not feel complete unless my back cracks in like every way in that one. Okay, so we want to come back to our tabletop, and now we're gonna do Shakti circles. So big circles to the right. Inhale as we come up. Exhale as we come down and around. And then rotate the other direction. And coming back to tabletop, and now we're gonna do tabletop front to back circles. So we're gonna, as we come back through child's pose, inhale as we come forward through like an upward dog motion. Exhale as we come back through child's pose. Nice big circles. This is going to further increase spinal mobility and flexibility, and also it's gonna work on our hips. And then rotate the other direction. Long, deep breathing. Coming back to our tabletop position, and we're gonna do a amazing shoulder and upper back stretch now. So we're gonna inhale as we reach the right arm up, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale as we come to rest on the right shoulder here, bringing the arm through this space between our body and the left arm. Gazing to the left. Holding here, long, deep breathing. Inhale as we reach that right arm up, gaze up. Exhale for tabletop. Inhale as we reach the left arm up, gaze up. Exhale as we drop down onto that left shoulder, coming into thread the needle on the left here. Holding here, long, deep breathing. Inhale as we reach that left arm up, gaze up. Exhale for tabletop. How's everyone feeling? You can take a water break too at any time if you're feeling thirsty or you want to take breaks or rest. Shavasana is a great one to relax into, or resting in child's pose or just on the knees as well. So coming back onto the hands and the knees here in tabletop, and we want to flip those toes so they're facing the ground. Taking a nice big deep breath in. Exhale as we bring the hips up. We want to come into downward dog. So lifting the hips up, let the head and neck be heavy, pressing through all 10 fingers, both palms, trying to get the heels to touch the ground. Pedaling out the legs, left and right, left and right. Take a nice big deep breath in. And exhale, letting go of any tension with the breath. Taking one more big deep breath here. And exhale. As we come to the top of a push-up position, engage those abs. Tuck that tailbone down, lift the kneecaps up to engage the thighs. Inhale as we hinge forward over the toes and the hands. Exhale as we slowly lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale for cobra, lifting the chest up just slightly. Or we can come into Sphinx here on the elbows. Or for a deeper stretch, we can come into upward facing dog, seal pose. And we're gonna hold here for long, deep breathing. Just feeling into the stretch without judgment or labels. Coming up onto the hands and the knees. We're gonna flip those toes so they're facing the ground. Again, take a deep breath in. Exhale, downward dog, send the hips up towards the sky. Pedal up the legs, left and right, taking a nice big deep breath in and out. Inhale as we reach this right leg high. Lift it all the way up, point it up to the right, to the left, open up that hip. Exhale as we bring that right foot through the middle of the hands, dropping into a lunge. So we do want to keep this back knee lifted to start. Holding here, long, deep breathing. And we're gonna drop that back knee down to the ground and flip the back toes so that they're facing the ground. So we're gonna drop into a low lunge here with the left knee on the ground. Holding here, long, deep breathing. As we bring our weight into this left knee, we want to Extend the right foot forward. So we're gonna flex the right foot towards the face as we straighten out this right knee. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale as we drop the chest down over the legs, trying to get the head to touch the knee. Holding here, long, deep breathing. As we recommit to that bend in the front knee. So lunging back forward, we're gonna bring this right arm up to ground the left foot behind us. Pulling this foot towards the body as we lunge forward. We'll just be here for a couple breaths. And gently drop that back knee down, coming back into a low lunge. An option to stay here, or if you do want to try the splits with me, we will be going into those. So slide on in if that is something you want to try, or option to skip also, obviously, anytime. We'll be here for several rounds of breath, so try to find somewhere you can hold and relax for a few breaths. And if you're in the splits with me, we will just be dropping down onto our right hip. If you're in a lunge, meet us in pigeon pose. We are gonna bring our right knee to our right wrist as we square our hips towards the front, checking to the left to make sure that the toes, ankle, and knee are in one line. Inhale as we lift the chest up. Exhale as we drop down into sleeping pigeon for a deep hip opener here. Resting on the elbows. Inhale as we lift up, lifting that chest up. Coming onto the hands, we're gonna flip those back toes so they're facing the ground. And we're gonna bring this right leg up, coming back into a three-legged dog. Lift it up, shake it out to the right, to the left. We'll meet in downward dog. Pedaling out the legs left and right, left and right. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale as we reach the left leg up all the way to the sky. We're gonna do all of that now on the left side. Are you ready? Open up this leg to the left, to the right. Exhale as we bring this left foot through the center of the hands, planting it on the ground, dropping into a lunge. We're gonna keep that back knee lifted to start. Holding here, long, deep breathing. We'll be here for several rounds of breath. You can do it. I know you can. You're so strong. And dropping that back knee down, we're gonna flip the back toes so that they're facing the ground, dropping into a low lunge. Holding here for several more rounds of breathing. Nice, long, deep stretch. As we bring our weight into this right knee, we're gonna shift the weight back And we're gonna extend this left foot out. So we're gonna flex the left foot towards the face as we straighten out this left leg. Dropping our chest down over the leg, taking a nice big deep breath in. Exhale as we drop. Let the head and neck be heavy over the leg. One more big deep breath here. Exhale, letting go of any tension with that breath. And we're gonna recommit to that bend in the front knee. And this time we're gonna bring our left arm up to grab the right foot behind us. So we're gonna pull the right foot towards the body as we lunge forward, pulling with the left hand behind us. Holding and long deep breathing. And gently drop that back leg down. So we're gonna come back into a low lunge, option to stay here. Or if you wanna try the splits, we will be sliding into those from here. Listen to your body. Give yourself whatever you need today. If it's just rest, that's okay too. We'll be here for several rounds of breath. And gently dropping down onto that left hip if you're in the splits with me. If you're in a low lunge, we'll meet in pigeon. So we're gonna bend our left leg and we're gonna bring the left knee to our left wrist as we square our hips towards the front. We wanna check over here to the right to make sure that our toes, ankle, and knee are in one line. Inhale as we lift the chest up to find length in the spine. Exhale as we drop down into a sleeping pigeon onto the elbows. Holding here, long deep breathing. Allowing whatever needs to come up for you without judgment or labels, simply observing. Just a couple more deep breaths here. Using the hands to lift the chest up. We're gonna flip those back toes so that it's facing the ground. Lifting this left leg up, coming into three-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog. Pedaling out the legs left and right, taking a nice big deep breath in. And exhale. Gazing at our hands, we're gonna walk the feet to meet the hands, opening up the feet about hip width distance apart. We're gonna drop down into a yogi squat. So coming on to our feet, and we can bring the hands here into prayer, or you can bring the hands onto the ground, whatever is better for you. And we can rotate side to side here. This is gonna give us a nice big deep hip opener stretch in the groin and inner thighs. We'll be here for several rounds of breath, so trying to hold as long as you can. If you need to come out, you can come and sit in a butterfly. We'll meet there. Just a few more rounds of breath here. Hi everybody, thanks so much for joining. Welcome to our TikTok live today. I'm Ashlee Sunshine. We are here doing relaxing and grounding yoga, lots of hip openers, spinal mobility and flexibility, Replays are available on our YouTube channel as well as our Sunshine Community subscription for an ad-free watching experience on our website. You can also book one-on-one sessions with me. I offer one-on-one yoga, meditation support, virtual wellness retreats for anyone that is grieving the loss of a partner, spouse, or soulmate. So if you want to know more about any of our offerings, you can hit that service plus. Oh, nope. I believe you can't actually on this because it's a sub-only chat. So never mind. Never mind. Our website links are in our bio. Okay, so we're gonna just fall down into a butterfly. So we're gonna open up the knees nice and wide. Inhale as we lift the chest up. Exhale as we drop the chest down over the legs. Let the head and neck be heavy. Inhale, lift the chest up. And we're gonna open up the legs nice and wide, coming into a seated straddle. So as wide as those legs will go, open them up. We're gonna flex the feet towards the face. Inhale as we reach the arms up, nice and tall, reach for the sky. Exhale as we reach it over to the left side of the foot. Let the head and neck be heavy over the leg. Holding here, long, deep breathing. Inhale as we reach up. Coming through center and turning to the right to reach over to the right. Holding here, long, deep breathing. Inhale as we reach up. Reach for the sky, and we're gonna drop down through center now. So going as far as you can go. Reach forward. Coming to rest on the hands or the elbows or the belly if you can. If you can't, it's okay. As far as you can go. If you don't look like me, it's okay. I'm very flexible. I've been doing this a long time. Does not mean that you're not getting the benefits of the stretch if you do not look like me. Okay? Wherever you are, holding in long, deep breathing. Inhale as we rise up. And we're gonna just slowly close those legs, coming onto the hands and the knees. Coming into one of my favorite deep hip openers here, which is frog pose. Has anyone done frog pose before? I learned this one here on TikTok, so shout out TikTok for this, one of my favorite yoga poses. So we're gonna come onto our hands and our knees. As we drop down onto the elbows, we're gonna just let the knees fall open as far as they'll go. And this kind of hurts because I'm on concrete, but yeah, much better if you're like on carpet. Ow. And we'll hold here, long, deep breathing, just for several rounds of breath. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. I'm definitely gonna need like a bigger screen so I can see your guys' comments from here, because right now I'm on my phone and the text is very tiny, and so I can't see. What is it? Do people usually get like an iPad or something? How do they do that? I gotta figure that out so I can see your guys' comments from back here. I see someone dropped a heart. Hi, I'm sorry. I can't see you. Ow. I'll come say hi when we're done with the yoga. I'll come Ow, oh my God, this concrete is killing my knees. Okay, time to come out. Coming onto the hands and the knees, closing those legs. And we are gonna be getting into the middle splits here. So if you wanna skip it, you can. I'm not going to, because girls trying to get our middle splits by the end of the year. So if you wanna try the splits with me, we will just be sliding into those for a moment. Wherever you are, holding for another breath. And coming to rest on our booties, closing those legs. We will meet on our bellies for counter pose here, either in Cobra or Sphinx, or my favorite, Seal Pose. Holding here, long deep breathing. Coming onto the hands and the knees. Coming to sit on our feet. And we're gonna make our way to a comfortable seated position. Let's see, we have about 15 minutes left. So yeah, we're gonna actually make our way down to a comfortable lying down position because we're gonna do some supine spinal twist. So coming down all the way to the ground, lying down, inhaling the right knee into the chest, hug the right knee into the chest, and we can roll out the ankle here, right and left, to get a little ankle stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we bring the right leg over the left side to rest on the ground here, and then we're gonna gaze to the right. This feels really good. It's an amazing spinal twist. This is like literally how I sleep at night in bed. I love spinal twist. Love, love. Wherever you are, take a nice big deep breath. And exhale. Inhale as we hug that right knee into the chest one more time. And now we're gonna switch. So we're gonna hug the left knee into the chest, extend the right foot out, flexing the right foot so that the calf is on the ground. Inhale the left knee into the chest. We can roll out the ankle here, left and right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we bring this left leg over the right side body to rest on the ground. Hand come out to the left, gaze to the left for supine spinal twist on this left side. Something bit me. Holding here, long deep breathing. Inhaling as we bring the left knee into the chest one more time. And now we're gonna bring the other knee into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Tell yourself how much you love yourself. Give yourself some love. And then exhale. Okay, we're gonna plant the feet on the ground. We're gonna do a bridge pose. So hands are down by the sides, palms facing down. Feet are about hip width distance apart. Ow. Sorry guys, something like bit me. What is that? Anyways, inhale as we lift the hips up towards the sky. And option to interlace the hands underneath the back, and we can wiggle the shoulder blades together. For a deeper stretch, if you want to come on the toes, you can do that for a deeper stretch too. Gently lowering down, remove the hands from underneath, relax the shoulder blades, and just take a breath here. Grabbing the feet in the hands, one of my favorite deep hip openers here. We're gonna bring the feet into the hands. Open up the knees nice and wide. Now we can rotate side to side here for a nice spine massage on the back. This is called Happy Baby. And just holding here, long, deep breathing. One more big deep breath and relax. Bringing the legs down, coming into our final Savasana. Let the legs fall open, relax the hands, the body, the head. Let your whole body just relax and be heavy on the ground. Feel yourself melting into the ground, becoming one with it. And just taking a moment here just to relax every muscle in the body. Taking another big deep breath here. And rotating onto our left or right side, coming into a fetal position. So this is the symbolism for rebirth in yoga. Ow. Sorry guys, something bit me. Okay, so we're in a fetal position, symbolism for rebirth, coming back into the world. And we're gonna use our hands to lift us up, coming to a comfortable seated position. Sitting with a nice and straight spine. Bringing the hands onto the lap, palms facing down or up or into a mudra. And just taking a moment to check in with yourself. You can place the hands on the heart center. Let's take a deep breath, breathing into our heart center. Deep breath into the heart, breathe in love. Exhale from the heart. Let's do that 2 more times. Deep breath into the heart space. Exhale from the heart. Last time, deep breath into the heart. Exhaling from the heart. And just taking a moment to come back to our intention that we set at the beginning. I honor my need for rest, move steadily toward my dreams, and nourish my spirit with the simple joys of my past. Thank you everybody for joining us on our live yoga today. Let's scooch you closer. Hi! Now let's see if I can turn off the sub-only chat. I don't know if I can do that on here once I turn it on. I know that with the sub-only video, I was not able to turn it off and on. Something bit me. What the heck? Okay. Let's see if I can. Oh. All right, I think I just turned off the sub-only chat, so I think anybody can chat now. If anyone has any questions for me, feel free to drop any questions or comments or thoughts in the chat now that I've opened it up. Okay. Hi, Julianne. Thank you for your question. Julianne asked what my favorite movie is. It's probably going to be Titanic, Arrival. I love Arrival. The soundtracks. See, like movies for me, it's more than just the visuals. It's the music is such a big part of what makes a movie good for me. So I love the soundtrack from Titanic, obviously, and Arrival. Inception is one of my favorite movies. Shutter Island. Whatever that director does. What's his name? Martin. Is it Martin Scorsese? No. Who did? Christopher Nolan. I think that's who it is. The film score is one of the best parts. I love Dune. I love the film score from Dune. Hi, Bees Dog. Thank you. Bees Dog says, I love the yoga space. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to be here for, you guys, I'm moving again to another space on Monday, so we will not have this space anymore. We're moving into another space that has faster Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi here is just a little slow for my liking and for what I need. So we are moving. But I've loved this space since I've been here, but we're on to new things. Hi, SLM Chance says, thanks for taking the time to spend your day with us, your viewers. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being part of this journey with me. It's an honor and a blessing to be here with you all. My favorite yoga pose, probably frog pose. Thank you, Beast Dog, for that cute hat and mustache. Thank you so much. You rock. Yeah, you love frog pose too. SLM Chance. Slim Chance, right? I just got your screen name. Slim Chance, not SLM. No. Chat. TikTok's making me do a puzzle right now to make sure that I'm still here. I'm still here, TikTok. We have a few minutes left. Anyone else have any questions for me before we wrap up our live? As a reminder, all these lives do get recorded and posted to our YouTube channel as well as to our Sunshine Community subscription on our website for an ad-free watching experience. I do offer one-on-one sessions, one-on-one yoga meditation support, sound baths, virtual wellness retreats for clients. I'm currently taking clients that are grieving the loss of a partner, spouse, or soulmate, since that is my current journey. So if that's you, you can hit that Service Plus button on the bottom left of the screen and you can get in touch with me. I'll reach out to you personally with more information. We also have 2 free support groups, one for women that meet every Sunday, and then we have one for grievers of the loss of a partner, spouse, or soulmate every other Tuesday. They're all done via Zoom at this time. I'm hoping to do more in-person stuff soon, but because of where I'm moving and how uncertain where I am and what's happening in my life every day, I'm not really in a space to be hosting in-person stuff, but I will be soon. Rhett asked, when's the last time I did a cartwheel? I don't know. Not really sure about that. Probably a while. Months. Any other questions? We are going to be wrapping up here in just a minute, everyone. I am so grateful for you, and you all are so amazing. And I hope you all have an amazing day. All right, everybody. Okay, last question from Young Business. Are you from Colorado? No, I'm from California. Thank you, everybody, for joining for our live today. It's been an honor and a blessing to be here with you all. I don't know when we're going to go live again. In the next couple days, probably. And I'm probably going to do like a hip opener workshop or a yoga for back pain workshop, or maybe a spinal flexibility and mobility yoga workshop or sound bath workshop. I don't know. If anyone has any ideas, I'm totally open to requests. If anyone has any requests for lives or what we could do or what you like, and I will try to do them. So if you have any requests, you can DM me or you can drop it in the comments section, but we are ending this live in like 30 seconds. So drop it now if you have any requests. No requests. Okay. All right, you amazing people. Goodbye. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you soon.